Sorry.
Is he heavy?
Yeah.
You got a plump middle.
Well, there's 2 rats in there.
Well, you just had some food, huh? That would have been fun to show him eating a rat.
Oh my gosh, it's so fast too.
A fast eater.
Mm-hmm. He's a hearty eater.
And what kind of boa?
It's a ball python.
Ball python.
Yeah.
Where are they native to?
West Africa.
You got clients from Africa.
I do.
You got clients from everywhere.
Yes, I do.
So people from anywhere can find you.
Yes.
But do they need to live in this area to do business with you?
No, I'm actually licensed in Missouri, Arkansas, Kansas, and Tennessee. So those folks, they can call me and I can get them hooked up with whatever they need as far as health insurance goes.
Why are women afraid of snakes more than men?
I find there's a lot of men that are afraid of snakes. I see it all the time.
I'm going on the assumption because my wife was the jumpier of us. So
yeah.
You're saying a lot of men are afraid of snakes.
Yes, men are scaredy cats of snakes.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm not jumping backwards, but so how do you know that? Have you had experience with men being afraid of a snake? Your snake?
Yes.
Can you give me an example of somebody who was afraid of your snake?
Yes. We were moving and we were showing our house and the man walked into the bedroom and the snake was in the cage and he was out, from underneath his log. And he went out screaming like a girl.
Really?
It was hilarious.
You didn't have this snake to out where it was scary.
No, it was just in the cage. Yeah.
I would not be happy to see a snake that's out of the cage and I didn't know the snake was in the room, but that wouldn't be fair. Yeah. You have a prankster in your family and he likes to he had an artificial snake out.
Yes, he put it on the underside of my toilet in my bedroom.
Did you get a good jump?
I got a good jump. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know when.
Well, that's great. So what snake name did you come up with?
Well, this snake name, my kids helped me name him, and his name is Goku.
Goku. And how would you spell Goku?
I guess Goku.
Not that the snake's going to check you on your spelling.
No, absolutely not.
Does it have any significance?
It's from a cartoon back in the early 2000s.
So some people like to see a snake around somebody's neck. Is that a good idea or does it matter?
Well,
Is it a comfortable way to do things or is it a dangerous way to do things?
As you can see, he's really hanging on.
Like if you got a good squeeze, and I'd be responsible because I said put him on your neck.
No, I drive with him like this sometimes when I go to the pet store.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, and I get funny looks
in the car. So to go to the pet store, why would the snake need to go to the pet store?
Just to show him off.
Okay, there wasn't any real.
Not
because I
just
feel.
To show him off.
Do snakes get sick and need attention with a veterinary?
Yes, if they're not well taken care of, they could end up with mites, or from if you get a piece of wood for them to crawl on or a rock or something from outside, you'd have to treat it before you put it in the tank. Also, they could end up with lung disorders if you don't keep it dry.
If they smoke.
So it's just maintenance.
So do they have to be in a certain environment to be healthier? Yes.
Of course, the warmer it is, the more active he is, and he's pretty squeezing my neck pretty hard right now, but it's all right because we're used to each other because I've had him for 20 years.
Your snake is 20 years, 21?
20 years old.
Old enough to vote.
Old enough to vote.
Well, how long would a snake like this live?
20, 30 years in captivity.
So it's getting to be an older snake.
Yeah, but he has potential to live a long time.
But with 20 years, that's going to be a big loss.
Yes.
That's not like a gerbil.
No.
My son's gerbil passed away after 3 years, so you get 20 years with something and you're really quite attached.
Yeah.
Do you travel with a snake?
No, not really.
So what do you do when you have to go somewhere? Do you have snake watchers?
Nope, we just make sure his cage is closed and let him be.
Low maintenance.
Yeah, very low maintenance. So easy. I mean, you could. Oh my gosh, where'd he go? This is why he's called a ball, because they wind up in a ball.
Ball.
Like
ball boa. Ball python.
Ball python. Yeah.
It's not a boa.
No, different.
That's a totally different.
Totally different. Yeah.
It's a ball python.
This is the smaller of the constrictors. So they don't get any bigger, much bigger than this, other than big around, and they're more. This type of breed or species, they are very docile. And of course, yes, I've been bitten.
So do they have teeth?
They have like serrated barbs that are in their on the top of their mouth.
Not fangs.
Not fangs, but so that keeps the rat, mouse, whatever, keep going down. So they're like barbs, and yes, I've been bitten. It does draw blood, but it was my fault. He was hungry, and I just got in from outside. It was a hot day, and all he saw was my hand, which they see infrared. They don't see like we do. Okay. So they just see heat sensors. Okay. And these little holes around his mouth, his jaw, those help him sense heat. And as he's sticking out his tongue, he's smelling the air, wanting to see if there's a rat somewhere.
But wouldn't this snake be full after eating 2 rats?
Yeah, he won't eat again for a couple weeks. So
they don't have, but they're looking for rats anyway? Or is there an instinct to look for food even when they're not hungry?
Well, if they're, like the opportunity arose that he could eat
like 2. Like if I ate 2 cheeseburgers, I'm not going to be looking around for a third one.
Right, exactly. But he's just looking around and kind of.
But the tongue, it's not just looking for food.
No,
it's just that's what they do.
That's just what they do. They're looking.
Do they blink?
No.
No.
No, he does not blink.
But they do flick the tongue. Takes the place of blinking. Got to do something.
Yeah.
So you feed your snake 2 rats?
It depends on the size of the rat. So we fed him 2 small ones this last time.
Where do you get rats?
Oh, at the pet store. They have special rats that they breed for feeding.
So do people have pet rats and feeding rats? Is that a thing?
Yes. Well, not at the same time. Like
there are 2 different kinds of rats?
Two different people.
Are they different types of rats?
No. No.
So some consider pet, some consider pet food.
Correct.
Wow.
That's it.
Are snakes a food of any other animal?
A lot of birds of prey
will eat a snake.
Yes.
They probably like spaghetti too.
Eagles, hawks. That's funny. Yeah.
So keep them away from eagles and hawks.
Keep them away from eagles, hawks, owls.
I do have some owls out in the woods. I live in a rural area. I hear them sometimes.
Yeah. And no, he's not poisonous. So.
Well, what's a good way to know a snake's age? Like you see a tree, you can count the rings. Is there any telltale signs of a snake age?
I don't know that.
I don't either. And I thought if you did, this would be the time to find out.
Yeah, I wish I knew.
So looking at a snake, you're not going to be able to say, that's an older snake.
No.
Because I can tell by a dog sometimes, the muzzle or something in the eyes.
Yeah.
But really a snake's not going to share his age.
Yep.
How about a gender of a snake? How do you know?
Well, you have to probe them. Or
sounds fun.
I don't know. I've never experienced it. So I really don't know if this is a female or a male because I've never had him probed. And so down here, this is really cool because these snakes have claws on their tail.
Claws?
Yes, they have these
never
little
would have
claws.
Thought that.
Right.
Oh, I see it.
Well, he won't sit still long enough.
It's like, leave me alone.
Right here and right here. Oh, this one fell off. Oh wait, no,
my.
it's
What
there.
are the claws? Do you help pull them? along?
Well, it's used in breeding.
Really?
It's part of courtship.
Okay. But we don't know if this is the male or female.
Most likely it is a female because of her size. Its size.
Because a male would be a larger...
No, females are bigger.
Females are bigger.
Females are bigger, males are smaller.
That's an unusual thing, isn't it?
Yes.
That
like in the
seem...
bird and fish world, males are prettier, but in this case, males are smaller.
So, what is the size of a female compared to the male? Is it quite a bit bigger?
3 to 4 feet for a male, and a female will get up to 5 to 6 feet.